The polar bear, Ursus maritimus, is a hypercarnivorous bear whose native range lies largely within the Arctic Circle, encompassing the Arctic Ocean, its surrounding seas, and surrounding land masses. Let's know polar bear better in this video. Polar bears are the largest carnivorous land mammals on Earth. They are about 7 to 8 feet long, measured from the nose to the tip of their very short tail. Male polar bears are much larger than the females. A large male can weigh more than 1,700 pounds, while a large female is about half that size, up to 1,000 pounds. Because they spend most of their lives on the sea ice of the Arctic Ocean depending on the ocean for their food and habitat, polar bears are the only bear species to be considered marine mammals. Polar bear fur is translucent, and only appears white because it reflects visible light. Beneath all that thick fur, their skin is jet black. As well as reaching speeds of up to 6 miles per hour in the water, polar bears can swim for long distances and steadily for many hours to get from one piece of ice to another. Their large paws are specially adapted for swimming, which they'll use to paddle through the water while holding their hind legs flat like a rudder. An innovative new technique developed by WWF and DNA specialist firm Spigen allows scientists to isolate DNA from a polar bear's footprint in the snow. 2 tiny scoops of snow from a polar bear track revealed not just the DNA of the polar bear that made it, but even from a seal it had recently eaten. While climate change remains the greatest threat to the polar bear's survival, that is not all that the predator is up against. The oil and gas industry is turning its eyes to the Arctic, and with it comes the potential risks of habitat destruction from oil exploration work. Contact with oil spills can reduce the insulating effect of a bear's fur, requiring them to use more energy to get warm, and can poison them if ingested. Polar bears can also be exposed to toxic chemicals such as pesticides through their prey, which can affect a bear's biological functioning and ability to reproduce. Melting sea ice from climate change has increased human-polar bear conflicts when hungry polar bears go searching for food in the summer. Fortunately, people are learning to adapt to the polar bear's presence and take preventative measures to reduce the risk of conflict. As recently as 2006, genetic testing confirmed the existence of polar bear-grizzly bear hybrids, also known as growler bears or pizzly bears. The hybrid physically resembles an intermediate between the two species, but as wild hybrids are usually birthed from polar bear mothers, they are raised and behave like polar bears. The ability for polar bears and grizzly bears to interbreed is unsurprising when you consider that polar bears evolved from brown bears as recently as 150,000 years ago. The total population of approximately 26,000 wild polar bears are divided into 19 units or subpopulations. Of these, just one subpopulation is increasing, 5 are stable and 4 are in decline. The remaining 9 have not been assessed as they are data deficient. We simply don't have enough information about them to know how they're doing. Male polar bears can weigh up to 800 kilograms, and are twice the size of females. This, in addition to the fact that they can measure up to 3 meters long, makes polar bears the largest land carnivore in the world. Polar bears have a very strong sense of smell, which they use to find seal breathing holes in the ice. Once it has found the hole, the bear will wait patiently until the seal comes up for air to attack. They can even detect a seal in the water beneath a meter of compacted snow. If you are new to us, please subscribe and press the bell icon to see such videos. Share it with your friends and relatives. Like the video and stay connected. Thanks for watching.